All right, on that note, we bring in Seahawks superstar DK Metcalf. He is the real deal. DK, great to have you with us this morning. I want to get right into the game you have this weekend. We know it's a big one. Cam and the Patriots, it still feels weird to say that, are coming to town to face you guys. But on a more serious note, your coach was speaking out about the wildfires. We know the air quality has really been affected up there on the West Coast. How concerned are you about that, and what's it been for you? Like for you guys in practice dealing with it?
Well, I know we've been practicing inside quite a bit because the air quality outside is so bad. But, just another obstacle that we got to take on and be great at.
Appreciate you being on the show as always, man. And obviously, I will have a conversation with you later on about the ab work that I need done. I lost some pounds, but I need your help with that ab work right there. But let me get to the football field because I was impressed by what I saw from y'all this past weekend against Atlanta. Obviously, Russell Wilson's the story, 31 of 35 passes. He completed through to like 9 different receivers or what have you, but came out throwing the football more than he customarily did in the past. Can you talk to me about what y'all are committed to doing this year and how it's different than what we've seen from y'all in previous years?
Like always, man, we're committed to winning each week, winning each game, take it one possession at a time. But we saw they tried to load the box and stop Chris Carson on the run, so just took advantage of their DBs playing soft and trying to play us man-to-man. So, we didn't expect it, but when we saw it, we started foaming at the mouth, and I was like, yo, about to go deep on it.
DJ, having spoken to you, you're, behind the scenes, you're a very impressive person. When you've been on the show and we talked to you off camera, you take your craft very seriously. So I want to ask you what kind of satisfaction or what the feeling is having had a rookie season like you did after there were those like Molly who said, draft this guy. But you had some people who were skeptical, thinking, yeah, the measurables are great, he looks great, but the college production didn't match what you see, what you can measure. How do we know he's going to be a great NFL player? And then you went out, and someone who's internally motivated like you, I imagine, gets a lot of satisfaction by going out and having the kind of rookie season you did. How did you feel about the skeptics, and how did you feel about the season you just had?
After the season, I started getting, quite some praise, but in my own mind, I don't think I did that good my rookie season. There was a lot of things I could improve on, and I honed in on them this offseason to just try to make the things that I can improve on better. So, I got a lot of praise, but in my mind, I still feel like I can be even better. So that's just what I'm focusing on, is just making myself better, and just hopefully, it can make the team better at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, that mentality is what makes you great, because you're selling yourself short with that answer.
Sounds like a franchise
DK, I want to ask you this. I find this really interesting. So Bill Belichick doesn't open up much. He was asked this morning, obviously playing you guys on a Sunday, about Russell Wilson, and you can see the quote right there, but essentially he said he's underrated and he doesn't see anybody better. How do you feel about Belichick saying that about your quarterback?
He hit it on the head in my mind. A lot of people don't realize how great Russell Wilson is. He can extend plays. His stats are second to none. When you look at him closely with how long he's been in the league, he's very clutch. He has all the attributes to be one of the greatest quarterbacks the league has seen. But a lot of people knock him because of his size, and I don't see his size being a factor when we're out there playing football. So he's very underrated in that aspect because of his size. But you keep turning on the film or watch the games on Sundays. He's proven doubters wrong.
DK, speaking of the Pats, obviously, you're considered a stud receiver. Tyler Lockett is no joke. We get all of that. But you came on First Take when you were first drafted. You talked about what you were going to do when you entered the National Football League. You put everybody on notice that you was coming because you felt like you were being disrespected and underrated. And as far as I'm concerned, you already proved your point. Continue to do so. But with that being said, with that level of success comes attention. And with the New England Patriots, there's a dude by the name of Stephon Gilmore who's widely considered the best cornerback in football. We know that the Pats like to engage in man-to-man coverage, particularly when it comes to him. How good is he in your mind? And do you expect him to be following you all over the place, throughout the weekend? And what are you going to do about it?
Man, I've been studying the Pats DBs. They got 4 dudes that can ball on the back end, from the McCourty twins to J.C. Jackson to Stephen Gilmore. So they got a bunch of DBs, and if he follows me, it's going to be a great matchup. I'm willing to take it on, and if he follows Tyler, then whoever else they put on me or Tyler, it's going to be a great matchup. So just can't wait till the game Sunday.
Yeah, I picked you guys out of the NFC, and largely I did it not only because of the improvements in the team, but the Jamal Adams move. What is it like to get an impact defensive player like that in the offseason?
It was a good move. Everybody sees the football aspect of it, but he came in and changed the locker room. He's a very high energy guy. He plays that way on the field. He just brought the team's energy up from day one, and then just seeing him play on Sundays. The guy's going to be a Hall of Famer in my mind. He's one of the best safeties that I've been around my whole life. So just very impressed with how he takes on every day, and I just can't wait to until y'all see like what he can really do on the football field.
Oh, we saw what he could do. He's in New York City. We know that he was with a scrub team, and he didn't have the proper level of coaching. And we know what he said about Adam Gase, and damn it, tell him he was right, because he is right. Having said all of that, here's what I would ask you. Because he's in Seattle now, the expectation is, you know what? Once upon a time, when y'all were winning Super Bowl or going to back-to-back Super Bowls, it wasn't just about Russell Wilson and beast mode. Obviously, it was about the Legion of Boom. How is this defense feeling about itself, considering the mystique of the Legion of Boom and what they've succeeded? In other words, they followed the Legion of Boom. Here they are now. How are they feeling about themselves, particularly compared to what people said about the Legion of Boom in the past?
Right. I really don't like comparing people. Our DNA, our defense has their own DNA. And they got their own swagger out there. Being compared to the Legion of Boom is great and all, but these guys are different at practice in my mind. We got Quandre at the post safety, Jamal down in the box, and then Dunbar, Trey, and Shaq at corner. So, they got their own DNA and their own swagger, and I just can't wait until they come up with their own name.
All right, DK, thank you so much. NFC West football is no joke, top to bottom. It is stacked. Sunday night football, I cannot wait. Patriots, Seahawks, get your popcorn ready. All right, stay safe. We'll talk to you soon. Best of luck.
All right, thank y'all. Stay safe.
All right, bro.
Yep. When we come back, did the fellas have a problem with John Harbaugh's controversial decision Sunday regarding his MVP quarterback? We'll tell you why Harbaugh